How's it going, everyone? I'm Madic Montague, the director of the Living Nightmares television series, and this is Jimmie Chiappelli. He was the actor that played Charles in the Mayan Stone, which you guys just watched. I'm sitting here with Jimmie right now, and I just wanted to ask him what any of the trials or tribulations that he inquired or went through during the filming of the Mayan Stone.
Well, the biggest trial was being a racist, because I'm not, and so that was a stretch for me. The cast and crew were incredible in helping me bring my character out. Especially you. You called me a few days before. You said you can't just be Jimmie being a racist. You have to be a racist, and that really helped me.
You gotta fluff for my feathers, buddy. you already filmed your episode.
But seriously though, I'm just fluffing your feathers or not. It's true. You brought the best out of me. The whole crew did. It was just a really good experience.
I can honestly say though, like, to be completely honest, we have the best crew, hands down, Michigan, that I've ever seen on any production. And it's no offense to anybody else on any other crew or anything like that. It's just that, doing this on a scale for a TV series is far more work that goes into it than I could have ever imagined. Especially Carla, not to put names out there, but like Carla is one of the producers, and she is absolutely phenomenal. I mean, like, she is on top of everything all the time. We have Kevin Allen. He's actually the executive producer and regular producer, and he's playing the guide. Right. So it's like a triple threat right there. And as far as the rest of the crew goes, I mean, we have some phenomenal interns from pretty much all the major colleges in Michigan on the project itself.
And you got to be on it too, because it's faster. I mean, that's the first thing I noticed.
Right.
Boom. It's
well, we film an episode in, like, I mean,
yeah.
we're on set from like 10 a.m. to like 1:30 in the morning. I mean, it's like nonstop from start to finish. But it's the hard work and determination that comes out of it, at the end of the day, and that's the part of it that we want the viewers to understand, is that you guys see a finished product, and we have. Like Carla, for example, not to put her name out there again, but she's up. I don't think she sleeps.
She's amazing.
I honestly don't think she sleeps. She'll call me at 2 o'clock in the morning and be like, "Oh my God, we need this for tomorrow." And the thing is that at the end of the day, that's the kind of tenacity that it takes to make something like this work. You know what I mean? We have probably, I want to say probably right around 35 crew members total, including the interns and stuff. The hard work and determination pays off for sure.
It does.
We have a lot of really super exciting things coming to the actual series as well that we're not necessarily allowed to talk about right now. You're privy to some of the information because you're one of the talent, obviously. But
it's exciting. It's good. It's good.
Right. The one thing that I did want to say is, like, how did it feel like working with your daughter? Most people probably don't even realize this, but Melissa, the character in the show, is actually Jimmie's kid.
And for real. Yeah, that was great. I was honored.
Right.
Just because I've only been doing this for she's been doing it longer than me, and she's way younger than me.
Right.
So to get casted with her, it was just, man, it was unbelievable. She was so excited, and then and that also helped me in my character too, because I had to be protective of her, so that was a little bit easier.
Absolutely. What do you mean by that?
Well, I mean, look at the episode. I mean, I go
Right.
downstairs, she comes up screaming, so it helped me out to be a caring father. I had to put that in perspective.
You got to really dig in
I
there.
had to dig in and say, this is real.
Absolutely. And that's kind of how I do my directing too, which you've actually got to experience firsthand, is that I really dig into your emotions, and bring them out on set.
Well, after you got me so into the character when I shoot, and all that whole scene, that I was actually really emotional afterwards, like off camera. Like I got choked up and I cried a little bit for like a couple minutes afterwards. I had to go somewhere where I could be alone.
Right.
So
Absolutely.
That was emotional for me.
And I also want to give a shout out to like I said, the rest of the crew. We have. Kevin Allen is actually an executive producer. We have Tito, that's an executive producer. These guys are on point with everything. You know what I'm saying? They are
really professional,
researching constantly. They're on top of everything. As far as another one is Amy Sloan. She is absolutely phenomenal on set as crew. We just recently gave her a producer role because she's just quite literally amazing when it comes to it. You know what I'm saying? She has been great at script supervising. She makes Stanley Bridges is our actual editor, and you know Stanley's been doing this for probably like 15 years, maybe 10 years, and he's absolutely phenomenal.
Everything was great. I mean, for the 2 days leading up to the shoot, it was wardrobe, makeup. They all contacted me and said, "Here's this," and it was just really organized, and it was pleasant.
Absolutely. Well, that's how we try to run it. We try to run it as organized as possible. Try to set a standard, essentially. But as far as the episode goes, you know, there's certain scenes that really play out, like the scene where your daughter's coming up, and you can kind of see that fear in your eyes when you're telling her to go to her room, and things like that. This is little things like that you know, the general public may or may not notice. When they see the episode again, they may notice it more. But you know, even little situations like that, it's your fatherhood actually comes into play, because you're thinking in your head, you know, like, you know, what if this is really my child? You know what I mean?
That's what you got to do as an actor. You have to put yourself. You have to be that person. You can't just be acting.
Absolutely. The thing is too is that with Christy Edwards, amazing actress. You know, I mean, and not to bring anybody else down, because every other actress on the set and actor has been absolutely phenomenal actors. You know, so the thing is that, you know, it's really hard to play and transform into another character. I mean, you're talking, you know, when she reveals her not death scene, but her transformation scene, when she transforms into Matt, you know, or the Mexican man at the end.
And he did a phenomenal job too. He killed it. He was
Matt Achu he's amazing. You know, and honestly, we vet all of the actors out too. Like Matt has had like 5 years of Spanish. You know, so because he's actually Chaldean. So the thing is that he was able to actually play it off. You know, and then the directors of photography, we have Chris Hayes and Howard Levine. They're phenomenal cinematographers. You know what I'm saying? And they're able to like capture the actual moment. You know, I think more than anybody else. But as far as everything else goes, you know, guys, just stay tuned, because we're not quitting. You know, living the nightmare. You know, we are quite literally going to take this nation by storm.
Just getting started.
You know, we're just getting started. We have another 8 episodes to film until the end of the first season, and we're going to go hard all the way. Every episode gets better and better. They're all tied into each other. So look for those Easter eggs, and look for the you know, the little secrets here and there, and little twists that bend the stories together.
Right.
And also, you know, watch out for us at any of the cons, you know, the Comic Cons and the conventions and the horror cons and things like that. You know, we're gonna be having a lot of really awesome things for the general public: merchandise, T-shirts, hoodies, anything you could possibly think of to support the show. So the only thing I ask from you guys is to support your local talent in Michigan, you know, as a whole, as the Michigan film community. You know, and I really hope that you guys enjoy watching the rest of the first season, and we'll be back next season for sure.